Time is moving like it's late for a meeting it scheduled itself. We used to blink and miss moments, now we blink and miss months. And apparently, it's not just vibes, it's science. We are living in what some smart people call the compression age, where everything is moving faster than your brain can respond to. Every kind of information on express delivery, attention span sliced thinner, algorithms favoring speed over depth. Meanwhile, your brain is still set up for the slow, scenic stroll of human history, thinking, noticing, digesting. Now it's being forced to sprint through what feels like 10 mental days crammed into one afternoon. No wonder time feels like it's liquefying in your hands. We are not consuming information anymore, we are inhaling it. And we call it staying informed, which is right. We are, except we are not hardwired to store that amount of information. Result, our attention is on strike, and somehow time itself seems to be sprinting past us while we are stuck buffering. I feel it all the time, and I'm sure you are too. Humans weren't built to download updates 24/7 like softwares. We used to spend our days walking outside, getting bored, making mistakes, laughing. Now we are fetched 60 headlines before breakfast, and we feel bad for not knowing more. Scientists call this information velocity, the speed at which data hits your brain. And in 2025, it's literally light speed. When the rate of incoming information accelerates, your brain is bombarded with micro events that never resolve. We process more inputs per minute but fewer memorable moments per day. Result, your attention gets fragmented, your sense of continuity breaks down, and your brain stops marking time in the same way it used to. This makes time feel compressed. There's a well documented link between novelty, memory, encoding, and time perception. So, when experiences are new and emotionally distinct, your brain stores them in rich detail. Time feels full, it feels stretched, and when experiences blur like constant scrolling, your brain stops marking individual events. Time collapses. Fast information flow creates low resolution living, lots of input, very little meaning. I'm experiencing a low resolution living and I'm not liking it. Somewhere along the way, we confused knowing more with understanding better. But knowing about everything all the time, it makes us tired. It makes us weirdly bitter. And suddenly we are arguing with strangers online about things we don't even care about. Neuroscientists found that when we flood our brains with too many updates, they stop creating distinct memory markers. Fewer memories, less sense of time. That's why you blink and 3 months vanish. You didn't ask for half the stuff you know. It just showed up on your feed, on your face, and you're standing there like, okay, I guess I'll process this information between meetings. You won't because you can't. Nobody can. Our ancestors' brain evolved to handle one threat at a time, a bear, a storm, a bad berry. Now we are calculating the entire planet's pain in real time. Your nervous system is on sensory overload. That's not awareness, that's showing off all the stuff you even didn't know what to do about. Your brain is drowning in information it can't use, can't process, can't even care about fully, if we are being honest. Information velocity tricks you into thinking faster means smarter, but wisdom moves slow. It needs silence, digestion, boredom, all the things the algorithm calls bad engagement. Okay, story time. Back in the golden era, when I was in college, when the internet was still not a full time psychological threat, I got sick. Like, actually sick. Fungal infection, itchy foot, skin doing weird things. Looked like a tiny alien was trying to colonize my ankle. You know what I did? I went to a doctor. They said, "Here, take this." I took it. It worked. Boom. Healed. End of story. No existential crisis involved. But today, if I so much as feel one slightly suspicious itch, my brain immediately goes skin cancer, flesh eating bacteria, an autoimmune condition only 43 people on earth have ever had, but somehow I am the chosen one. And then, of course, I Google it because I love chaos. And the internet is like, "Congratulations, you're dying." I'm not even exaggerating. I've spent days spiraling over what turned out to be a dry skin. A dry skin. And I moisturized it back to life with emotional trauma of someone who is writing their will. And that's the wild part, right? We say we want information so we can make better choices, but let's be honest, most of the time, it's not giving us clarity, it's giving us panic. We are spending actual chunks of a precious limited existence Googling symptoms we don't have, crying over conditions we'll never get, and stress buying supplements we'll never finish. Honestly, I want my dumb teenage brain back. The one that just took the medicine and went out to play. That brain slapped on a bandit and moved on. This one needs a TED talk and two therapy sessions to emotionally process an itch. Let yourself say, "I don't know," without spiraling. Read a book, not a headline. A book. Talk to a person about something pointless. Touch grass. Again, always. Your brain is not a landfill. Not every piece of information deserves to live there. Let your mind be empty sometimes. Let it feel stupid. Let it feel free. Time didn't speed up. Information did. In psychology, information velocity acts inversely. The more you consume, the less time you feel. We are not experiencing more life, just more content. And our mind can't properly measure duration anymore because it's busy buffering reality. If this made your brain excel a little, send it to someone who also has 39 open tabs and no serotonin. Let's collectively not know things together. Um, Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening.